Good afternoon, students. Within 2 minutes, we will start our lecture. Okay, now I will start the lecture. Right now, only 64 students are there. Yes, am I right? I have already discussed with you that attendance is important for your internal, and still you are doing like this. Okay, let it be. We will discuss this issue later. In previous lecture, we have started the string. Okay, in that we have seen declaration of string with the two different formats. One is the literal and one is the character array. In this two way, we have designed it, and after that, we have moved towards its methods. Right? After that, we have moved towards its methods. Out of that, we have seen some methods like calculate the length of string, then tree append. We have not seen the append method. Right now, we will see in this buffer and builder class. Whether my screen is visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we have solved some statement based on the string class. Now we are moving towards its types, that is the string buffer and string builder class. Okay, we are moving towards string buffer and string builder class. So out of that, we will see the first class, that is the string buffer class. String buffer class. See here, a string buffer class is nothing but what? It is mainly used to create mutable string objects. We have seen that in strings, string is called as the immutable. Means whenever we are creating any object of a string and we are directly want to change it, we cannot change it. We need to save it once again in that object, then and then only its actual string is gets changed. Otherwise, it will not change the string. That's why string is called as the immutable. But string buffer class is called as the mutable class, means we can directly change its value with the help of a object. Then second one, the string buffer class in Java is the same as string class except the mutability. Except the mutability concept. Remaining all like same that you have used in the string. Means same methods are applicable for string buffer and string builder classes. Just minute changes are there that you have to remember. Next, What is meant by mutable string? Right now, I have told you that a string that can be modified or changed as known as the mutable string. Means you can change it, but in string class, you cannot change it. That's why string class is a immutable. But string buffer class is a mutable. You have to remember the difference whenever you are facing the interviews or POEs. At that time, you should able to give the difference between immutability and mutability of string and string buffer classes. Then string buffer and string builder classes are used to create the mutable strings. So mutability applicable for both string buffer as well as string builder classes. So according to your use, you have to choose the string class or string buffer or string builder. We will see its difference also, but we will move one by one. Okay. Uh, is there any queries in the introduction part of string buffer? Okay. Before
No,
moving
ma'am.
to yes. Okay. Yesterday I have given you one quiz. Very few students have solved. Why? Is there any issue related to that test? I have already said that these tests are important for your internal marks. I'm not taken very tough test. Very few questions are there and only one statement is there for implementation. I know that we have not started second chapter right now, but you can design that example, whatever knowledge you have gained through first chapter. Then why very less students has attended that quiz? Today only you have to submit it. I have reopened that test. So you have to once again go to it and you have to submit it. Let it be your answer may be wrong for that question, that is for that statement, but you have to try it from yourself. I have purposefully taken such a type of a statement so you can easily implement on online compilers also, and still you have not implemented. I'm not asking that you should able to write the correct answer in that format only, because you should require to make a more practice of such a questions, but that type of a questions are asked for the technical active. This is the very basic question that I have asked you in yesterday's test. Still now I have not moved towards the start programming, because I want to first clear your basics, then I will move towards the start programming, because for start programming you need a different loops and you should be clear in your logic for designing the start loops. So you have to solve this test within a stipulated time. Today I will give you that time. After 4:30, solve it. I will close that link after 9 p.m. I'm purposefully mentioning the time. I will close that link after 9 p.m. You have to solve it. And whatever queries are there, we will solve it in the next lecture. But you have to solve that test. Okay. Now, is there any queries in that test? Other than that statement? ते स्टेटमेंट आपण इम्प्लिमेंट करूयात क्लासमध्ये. फक्त आधी तुम्ही ती टेस्ट सॉल्व्ह करा. चुकलं तर चुकू दे, पण ती टेस्ट सॉल्व्ह करा. आपण ते स्टेटमेंट इम्प्लिमेंट करणार आहोत. जे जे काही आपण टेस्ट मध्ये घेणार आहोत ते सगळं इथे इम्प्लिमेंट करणार आहोत. ओके, टेस्ट सॉल्व्ह करणार आहात आज, बिकॉज ओनली 84 students are there. Means completely 50% attendance is present. Okay, so give that message to your friends. You have to solve it today up to 9 p.m. I will close after 9 p.m. And whatever students will attend that test, only that students will be applicable for internal marks for that test, not remaining. प्रत्येक टेस्टचा काहीतरी वेटेज आहे इंटरनल मार्क्स साठी, त्यामुळे अटेंड करा. जर कुणाला काही प्रॉब्लेम असेल तर पर्सनली विचारू शकता, पण अटेंड केलंच नाही असं करू नका. अटेंड करा. माझ्या सब्जेक्टचं असं नाही, तुम्हाला जे काही सब्जेक्ट आहेत थर्ड इयरला प्रत्येकाचं काही ना काहीतरी असणार ऍज अ इंटरनल साठी म्हणून. जर तुम्ही ऑफलाईन असता तर ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी केल्याच असत्या. त्याच्यामुळे त्या बाबतीत तसं करू नका. जे टायमिंग दिले त्यात सबमिट करा. जर कुणाला रेंजचा इश्यू असेल, दुसरे काही प्रॉब्लेम्स असतील, तर त्या फॅकल्टीला सांगून तेवढे रिझॉल्व्ह करून घेऊ शकता. काहीच हरकत नाही. पण ते खूप मिनिमम असेल. एक 5-6 लोकांसाठी तो प्रॉब्लेम फेस होऊ शकतो. पण रिमेनिंग यू हॅव टू सॉल्व्ह इट विदिन द टाइम. Okay. So next one related to string buffer class. Different methods, actually different methods are there. Out of that, I have selected very few. But whenever you will start practice these questions, then you have to try each and every method. So you will get familiar out of this. Mainly, it is based on the constructor, but right now we have not seen what is meant by constructor. So I will not explain right now what is the constructor. Whenever that part comes in front of us, then I will explain you what is meant by constructor. Today, just see that how to use these methods in with the help of a string buffer. First, we will move towards the append. First method, append. The basic of this method is what? It append the specified this strings, and this method is overloaded like append character or an integer, etc. So what it will work. Before moving towards program, just I will explain these 5 methods and I will move towards the program. Then is the insert method. This method is specified string. That string is specified at position. Okay, the string method is overloaded like insert, then boolean according to type. So when we will see its example,
Ma'am, voice is breaking.
Okay. Hello. Now am I clearly audible to?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. I will rejoin it. Now am I clearly audible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I will repeat the insert method. I think I have missed to insert method is basically used to insert the specified string with the given string. ओके, म्हणजे जे आपल्याला स्ट्रिंग दिली त्याच्यामध्ये जर आपल्याला नवीन स्ट्रिंग इन्सर्ट करायची असेल तर आपण इन्सर्ट मेथड यूज करणार. मग त्यासाठी आपण डिफरंट डेटा टाइप्स पण यूज करू शकतो. This facility is available for this method. Then next one is the replacement. Third one, replace. If you want to replace a particular part of your string, you can replace it with the help of this methods. For that, you need to provide the starting and ending index of that string. Then next one is the delete. It is used to delete the string from specified start index to end index. Same is applicable with replace and same is applicable with delete. Means you have to specify starting and ending indices. Okay, and in between those indices, that string is replaced if you are using the replace method, and that string is get deleted if you are using the delete method. And reverse, it's very easy. It just reverse your string. What string you will provide as an input to this method, it will just reverse it. Then different methods are there, like capacity. It is used to find out the current capacity of that string. Then caret, we have already seen in the string class. What are methods we have seen in the string class? All the methods are applicable for both string buffer as well as string builder. Only change is that string class is a immutable and string buffer, string builder classes are a mutable. Then substring, then particular indices from that substring likewise. So you can implement all those methods that you have seen in the string class in this class. Okay, so we will implement one by one. We will implement this method one by one. Is there any query in the theory part? Because simultaneously we are performing its practicals, so try with online. Those who are not having laptop or desktop, go to online editor and whatever examples I'm showing here, try to implement it. Okay, so next, first we will implement the append method. First we will implement the append method. So I will give name as a first. This is our first program for today. Then main method, public static void main, in that string arguments. Okay, in this program, I will show you if in place of args, means in place of arguments, if I will write my own variable. Suppose I will write here first. This is my own variable. Is this program works? Okay, this is question for you. Is this program works?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody else? Yes, I want answer from your side. Anybody has tried this method? Because in I think in previous week I have told you that we can write or not write. Okay, just remember that sentence. Yes, you can drop in the chat box also, no issues. Can we write like this? In place of arguments, I have written first. Is it valid? Yes, students. What happened?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay, correct. So you have to remember this point, because many times in the interviews they may confuse you about this, but this is just like a one variable declaration with the help of a string data type. So you can write here any type of a variable name. Okay, it's not compulsory to write the arguments, args. You can write your own name or your declared name, no issues. So I will keep this first as it is, so you will get this program. I will share all this data with you after completion of today's lecture. Okay, already I have uploaded the handwritten notes in our teaching diary of Java programming. I have added one table aside to all the lectures plan. So go to that table. I have already uploaded handwritten notes. After completion of today's lecture, I will upload the PPTs as well as all these programs in the zip format. ठीक आहे, मी हे सगळे प्रोग्राम्स जे आहेत आपण डे वाईज घेतले ते मी झिप करून टाकते. ज्यांना कोणाला मोबाईल वरती ओपन होत नाही त्यांनी फक्त सांगा, किंवा तुमच्या फ्रेंड सर्कल मध्ये तो इश्यू सॉल्व्ह झाला तरी बघा. कारण नोटपॅड मध्ये केलेले प्रोग्राम्स आहेत, म्हणजे डॉट जावा एक्सटेन्शन असलेले आहेत, त्यामुळे मोबाईल मध्ये खूप जणांचे ओपन होतील असं नाही. त्याच्यामुळे तेवढं फक्त एकमेकांना हेल्प करा, आणि त्याहून काही प्रॉब्लेम आला तर डायरेक्टली मला कॉन्टॅक्ट करा, मी तेवढं तुम्हाला कन्वर्ट करून देईन. ओके. Are you clear about this notes? Okay. Now see how to implement the string buffer program. First, like a string, we have to make a object of string buffer class. Whenever you want to access any class in your program, you have to create its object on compulsory basis. Okay, so according to that, first you have to create an object like SB. With the help of a new keyword, use the constructor string buffer, and in that, what a string you want to pass, you can pass it. Okay, so I will pass here welcome. I have passed here one string welcome with one space. So whenever you will implement on the console, that space is automatically connected with next string because we are implementing append method. Now, how to start with that append method? Our object is SV, then append method, and whatever string you want to connect with previous string, you have to write over here. So I will write here TYBT. Okay, and just print the statement on the console. Now, if you want to print this string on the console, just paste that object over here. That object is nothing but one variable which is applicable with the help of a string buffer. जसं आपण स्ट्रिंग क्लासचा व्हेरिएबल बनवतो ऍज अ स्ट्रिंग म्हणून, सेम फॉर्मॅट मध्ये एसबी हा जरी ऑब्जेक्ट असला तरी इथे व्हेरिएबल म्हणून ऍक्ट होतो. सो यू कॅन डायरेक्टली प्रिंट ऑन द कन्सोल विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस एसबी ऑब्जेक्ट. Same as dot jar. Okay, I have saved it. Just compile it. And execute. Okay, so it has appended first string with second string with first. Understood the append method? Yes, students? Have you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, I will add the insertion in the same program. I will add the insertion in the same program. Now see how you can add it. Right now we have implemented append. After that, I will write here that SB dot insert. Okay, and where I want to insert? After the welcome. After the welcome. So count it. How many indices is required? I want to insert one string that is 2. I want to make a sentence as welcome to TYBTech. So I want to insert these 2 in between welcome and TYBTech. So how I can insert it? For that, you need to mention it index. And how you can calculate it? See here. This is the 0th location. This welcome is present at 0th location. Then this one is the first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Means at the 7th location, I want to add this 2. So mention here 7, make the comma, and remaining as it is. And after that, once again, print it. Save it and execute it. Okay. आता इथे काय प्रॉब्लेम झाला सांगते मी. इथे 7th लोकेशनला म्हणजे जिथे स्पेस होती तिथे 2 ऍड करायला सांगितलं, त्यानंतरची स्पेस होती ती तशीच कंटिन्यू झाली. Means whenever you are applying the insert method to particular string, it will take that location, it will add that string on that location and remaining string it keep as it is. ठीक आहे. आता इथं वेलकम सोबत स्पेस पण होती. स्पेस 7th नंबरच्या लोकेशनला होती. मी 7th नंबरला 2 ऍड केले. TO 2 ऍड केलं आणि त्याच्यानंतर स्पेस कंटिन्यू झाली का तर आपण इन्सर्ट मेथड यूज करतो आणि त्याच्यानंतर TY BTech जे होतं ते तसंच कंटिन्यू झालं. Why? Because already TY BTech is appended with welcome method and then we are adding the 2 over here. If I will hide this, see what happen. At the last it is get added. लक्षात येते. आणि जर मी इथे इन्सर्टच्या जागी 8 केलं का तर ही लोकेशनच नाहीये सध्या. आपली स्ट्रिंग कुठेपर्यंत आहे 7th पर्यंत आहे आणि त्याच्यानंतर 8th येते. Okay, it means it has taken this space and then it has added the value. Now I will mention here as a 9. It has generated the error. Actually it's exception, string index out of bounds, because you know that already strings are stored in the format of an array in the memory allocation. लक्षात येते. स्ट्रिंग हा आपण काय म्हटलेला आहोत, एक कॅरेक्टर अरे आहे आणि त्या कॅरेक्टर अरे मध्ये सगळे आपले स्ट्रिंग जी आहे ती कन्वर्ट करून सेव्ह केली जाते. नाउ सी वेलकम हियर टोटल 8 characters are there including white space. Total 8 characters are there, means from 0th location to 7th location, and at 8th location empty value is there. That's why it has taken the 8, but it has not taken the 9th value, means string index out of bounds. Whatever string index is there, it has crossed that limit. That's why this exception is came in front of you. Understood this? लक्षात येते. जर इंडायसेस मोजताना तुमच्याकडनं चुकली तर तुमचा जे जनरेट होणार आउटपुट आहे ते एक्सेप्शन जनरेट करेल का तर स्ट्रिंगची जी काही इंडेक्स ठरली होती त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त झाली म्हणून. ओके, इज देयर एनी क्वेरीज रिलेटेड टू दिस पॉइंट? मी एकाच प्रोग्राम मध्ये ह्या सगळ्या ज्या तुम्हाला एरर किंवा एक्सेप्शन जनरेट करणाऱ्या गोष्टी आहेत त्या एकाच ठिकाणी दाखवलेल्या आहेत. जर कोणाला काही क्वेरी असेल तर आत्ताच विचार. नो क्वेरी? Okay, now I will move towards the next question. I will make it as 7. फक्त प्रोग्राम्स करत असताना लक्ष द्या की तुम्ही कसं इम्प्लिमेंट करत आहात. तुम्ही एक जरी इंडेक्स चेंज केला तरी तुमचा आउटपुट कम्प्लिटली चेंज होणार. जर मी मिडलला ऍड केलं, मी सपोज इथं 4th लोकेशन दिली तर तुमचा आउटपुट पण चेंज होईल. लक्षात येतं. वेलकमच्या मध्ये 2 ऍड झाले का तर मी लोकेशन काय दिली होती 4th इंडेक्स. 0, 1, 2, 3 and after 3 4th one is this location आणि त्याच्यानंतर OME कंटिन्यू झालं वेलकम. So I will keep as it is to make a simplicity. The next one is the replace. Next one is the replace. SV dot replace and whatever string in the indices format you want to replace it, you can replace it over. So I will write here C, comma and next string. फर्स्ट लोकेशन पासून 3rd लोकेशन पर्यंत मला रिप्लेस करायची आहे स्ट्रिंग आणि ती स्ट्रिंग कुठली रिप्लेस करायची आहे ऍज अ हॅलो म्हणून. फर्स्ट लोकेशन आपली कुठे आहे वेलकमला, ई ला आहे 1, 2 and 3. तर ह्या लोकेशनच्या जागी तुमची ही कंप्लीट स्ट्रिंग रिप्लेस होईल. सो वी विल प्रिंट इट ऑन द कन्सोल ऑल्सो. C. W is at first location, L is at second, C is at third location. So in between first and third, फर्स्ट टू थर्ड हा पण स्टार्टिंग इंडेक्स आणि एंडिंग इंडेक्स दिलेला आहे. फर्स्ट इंडेक्स पासून सेकंड इंडेक्सचा पूर्ण पोर्शन हा हॅलोने रिप्लेस झाला. थर्ड इंडेक्स पासून पुढे काहीही रिप्लेस झालेलं नाही. ओके, इथं दिसू शकेल तुम्हाला EL च्या जागी हॅलो प्रिंट झालं आणि पुढचं वेलकम मधलं COME तसंच कंटिन्यू झालं. क्लिअर? आर यू क्लिअर अबाउट इट? Otherwise, I will make a space so you will get a clear idea about it. ठीक आहे, इथे जे तुम्हाला EL होतं, E ची इंडेक्स आहे 1, L ची इंडेक्स आहे 2 आणि C ची इंडेक्स आहे 3. स्टार्ट इंडेक्स पासून एंड इंडेक्स पर्यंतचा पोर्शन जो आहे स्ट्रिंगचा तो रिप्लेस होणार आहे हॅलोनं. स्टार्ट इंडेक्स पकडला जातो पण एंड इंडेक्सच्या आधी एक पकडला जातो. ठीक आहे, इंडेक्स पकडताना कुठून स्टार्ट होतोय? तिथून स्टार्ट होतं पण एंड होताना एक आधी पकडलं जातं आणि तेवढी कंप्लीट स्ट्रिंग रिप्लेस होणार आहे तुमच्या न्यू स्ट्रिंग. ओके, इज देयर एनी क्वेरी इन रिप्लेस? Okay, whatever methods we are implementing for string buffer, same applicable for the string builder class. So you have to implement it from your side for string builder class after completion of these methods. ठीक आहे, ज्या स्ट्रिंग बफरच्या स्ट्रिंगच्या आणि स्ट्रिंग बिल्डरच्या मेथड्स आहेत त्या सेम आहेत. त्यामुळे स्ट्रिंग बफर झाल्यानंतर स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर साठीचा प्रोग्राम तुम्हाला इम्प्लिमेंट करायचा आहे. तो सगळ्यांसोबत इथे आता शेअर करायचा आहे. This is the last point from your syllabus for first chapter. Okay, हा लास्ट पॉइंट आहे. ह्याच्यानंतर तुमचं फर्स्ट चॅप्टर ऍक्च्युअली कम्प्लीट होईल. मग नेक्स्ट लेक्चर पासून आपण न्यू चॅप्टर कडे मूव ऑन करणार आहोत. दॅट इज दी UPS कन्सेप्ट्स, बेसिक पिलर्स ऑफ युअर जावा. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट वन इज दी नेक्स्ट वन delete method. Whatever portion you want to delete it, you can delete it. Now see how you can delete it. I will write here that method delete, and which portion you want to delete, you have to mention the indices over. मला फर्स्ट लोकेशन पासून थर्ड लोकेशनचा डेटा डिलीट मारायचा. याचाच मीनिंग काय झालं? HE फक्त डिलीट होणार. तुमच्या जे एक्झाम्पल आहे त्याच्यामधलं काय डिलीट होणार? HE. आणि जर मला कंप्लीट हॅलो डिलीट करायचं असेल तर मला कुठेपर्यंत जावं लागेल? फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स्थ पर्यंत. ओके, आय विल शो यू बोथ दी indices. First we will implement it. Only HEs get deleted. Okay, but if you want to completely delete the hello word from that welcome, you have to write its particular indices like this: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now hello will be get removed from there. Okay, but already EL is replaced by hello, so you will not get here welcome message properly. Only hello word is get deleted from that sentence. Understood? Have you understood it? Okay, now I will directly reverse it. I will directly reverse this same string. Just use the reverse method. जी तुमची स्ट्रिंग रिमेनिंग आहे ती डायरेक्टली रिव्हर्स होणार. ओके, have you got it? Okay, so for string buffer we have already seen these methods, but for string builder, you have to implement same methods from your side. You can take your own strings, but follow these 5 methods for the first time. Whenever you will get time, you can try the remaining methods also. You can take it as a homework. If you are having any doubts regarding methods like capacity, then you can ask me, but first try it. Okay, so what you have to do, first I will explain what is meant by string builder class. Then you have to implement these methods. I will make you as a host or co-host. You can share your screen so everybody can see your programs. And if any queries are there, you can drop me. I will check that query. Okay. So next one is a string builder class. Java string builder class is used to create a mutable string, right? I have already discussed with you that only string class acts as a immutable, but string buffer and string builders acts as a mutable. Then the Java string builder class is the same as the string buffer class, except that it is a non-synchronized. So you will get what is meant by synchronized and non-synchronized when you will read the thread. What is meant by thread concept? Have you heard previously what is meant by thread? Yes, students, have you heard about it? So I'll explain over here. Yes, anybody is known about the thread? Thread म्हणजे काय माहिती आहे का कोणाला?
Ma'am,
If
it's
No,
an instance of a process.
what?
It's an instance of a process.
Right. Okay. So thread handling is there in the operating system as well as in the programming of a Java also. So we will see how it works in the program. It is a lightweight process. Multiple threads can make a one process, and with the help of a processes, one single program is get generated. Okay, so it's totally based on each other. Program, process, threads, all these things are connected with each other. So whenever we will move on that points, that is the processes and thread, then we will see how it works. But right now only keep it with that non-synchronized and synchronized. String buffer is synchronized and string builder is non-synchronized, because string buffer works on the thread and string builder will not directly work on the thread. So we will see difference, but whenever you will learn that thread concept, then and then only you can easily get this differentiation. So whenever we will move towards that chapter, at that time once again I will revise this question. Okay, so string builder is available from JDK 1.5 version. Previously it was not there, but right now from that version onwards this is present and we can use. So these are the methods. Whatever we have seen in the string and string buffer class, all methods are applicable for string builder also. So what I will do, I will keep this program in front of you. Same working is there, just you have to use the string builder. Okay, so start implementing from your side. After implementation, just say me that I will make you as a co-host. Okay. And if you face any query, directly ask me. Actually, it's very easy programs as compared to previous one. Just you have to apply your methods with this. Take your time, implement it, and then we will move towards the difference between string and string buffer and string buffer and string builder. Start implementing. Yes, is there any who has implemented it?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you want to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am. I'm logging through laptop.
Okay. When you will join, just ask me or drop in the chat box. I will make you as a co-host. Otherwise, I will make to all as a co-host. Should I stop sharing my screen?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so whenever you want to share your screen, just ask me. I will make you as a co-host. Meanwhile, I will take attendance. So first, I have already taken A division. Now I am taking B division. Then I will drop the absent roll numbers in the chat box.
Can I share, ma'am?
1 minute. I will make you as a co-host. Yes, you can share. B division 48. Yes, Rahul, I have made you as a co-host. You can share.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, you can continue. Okay, Rahul, first explain within 2 to 3 sentences and then execute it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Here I have written first string as a Sweri and appending as College Engineering Pandharpur. Ma'am, can I run first and then explain?
Yes, Rahul, you can directly move towards methods and from there onwards you can start explaining.
Okay, ma'am. Here I have taken first string as a Sweris and appending as a College Engineering Pandharpur. That's why append method is method returns Swearies College of Engineering, Pandharpur. Then I have inserted at 9th position is off. Then insert method returns Swearies of College Engineering, Pandharpur. Then I have replaced 0 to 7th position as Swear is replaced by hello. Then output is hello of College Engineering, Pandharpur. After that, I have deleted 0 to 6, means hello 1. Then its output is of College Engineering, Pandharpur. And reverse. Last is reverse method.
Correct.
Can I stop, ma'am?
Yes. Good. So everybody, you can try it from your side because everybody is having different logic. So according to that, you can implement it. You can add your flavors in your program. Okay, it's totally based on your logic. In which fashion you can design it likewise. Okay, so it will help you to build the logic so you can easily create the projects. It may be third year or it may be final year, but in future also, if you develop your logic, then you can easily implement your own designs. Because in day-to-day lectures, we are just seeing how to use it in your actual programs. Only methods are described here, but whatever logic you want to design it, you should design from your side. Okay. B division 79 and 80. Just check. I have added absent roll numbers of both the divisions. If anybody is present, just drop in the chat box. Is there anybody is remain to give the presentee? Okay. Anybody else who want to share the screen? Because many of you have dropped me the messages. You have already solved it correctly. Can you share over here?
Yes, ma'am.
Those who shared with me, all are correct. No issues. Yes, Raviraj?
Yes, ma'am.
Whether you want to share?
Yes.
Okay, proceed.
Madam, make co-host on Ravi Kudal.
Okay. Yes, you can share. सेकंड चॅप्टर पासून मात्र प्रत्येकाने सॉल्व करायचंच आहे कारण तिथून तुमचं ऍक्च्युअल जे आपण जावाचे पिलर्स म्हणतो ते त्याच्यामध्ये आहे.
Ma'am.
Yes, it's visible.
Here I am using Eclipse IDE, and in that I have taken the S buffer, that is string buffer class, and in that I have get one string buffer and its object as a SP. And first initial at the initial I given the string as a new data. After that I appended the string as a user here. After that I print it here, and the output comes here as a new data user. And at the second stage I insert a string at the 30th position, that is a comma, its new data, and I have printed that as well. And at the fourth stage I have replaced the 18th to 22 characters as a space user. And at the fifth I have deleted the 18th and 22, which gives me its user, its R. And at the end I have just reversed that string that gives me like this.
Okay, have you started using Eclipse?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how many of you have started the Eclipse? It's okay, means it's actually good. But can you just raise your hand so I will understand how many of you have started? Okay. ओके, ज्यांनी चालू केलं आहे गुड. फक्त तुम्हाला एरर्स काढता यायला पाहिजेत. आपण सेकंड चॅप्टर मधले उपसचे जे मेन 4 पिलर्स आहेत आपले, दॅट इज 4 कॅरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. ह्या 4 गोष्टी झाल्यानंतर मग आपण इक्लिप्स कडे येणार आहोत. त्याच्यामुळे ज्यांनी स्टार्ट केलंय त्यांचं ऑलरेडी ठीक आहे. फक्त प्रॉपरली बघा एरर्स काय येते. मला फक्त एरर्स दाखवायचे असतात म्हणून मी प्रेफर करते की नोटपॅड वरती घ्यायला. का तर आपण ऑनलाईन मध्ये आहोत. तुम्हाला एरर्स काढायला इझी जावं जेव्हा तुम्ही स्वतः इम्प्लिमेंट करत असता. त्यासाठी मी पर्पजफुली नोटपॅड यूज करते. पण सेकंड चॅप्टरचे तेवढे 4 पॉइंट्स झाले की आपण कम्प्लिटली इक्लिप्स वरती मूव्ह ऑन करणार. ओके, एक्सेप्ट नेटवर्किंगचे जे प्रोग्राम्स आहेत ते एक्सेप्ट करून आपण सगळे बाकीचे प्रोग्राम्स इक्लिप्स आयडी वरती घेणार आहोत. त्यामुळे ज्यांना इन्स्टॉल करायचं असेल त्यांनी इन्स्टॉल करा. फक्त मी आता एक वेळ सांगते. See, if your machine is of 32 bit, see here carefully. It may be Windows 7, 8, 10, but it is of 32 bit. Then purposefully install the JDK of 32 bit and Eclipse also of 32 bit. Then and they only they can correlate with each other and they can connect with each other for implementing the Java programs. And if your machine is of 64 bit, it may be Windows 7, 8 or 10. First check whether you have installed JDK is of 32 bit or 64 bit. If you have installed 64 bit, then compulsorily use the Eclipse also with 64 bit. And if your machine is of 64 bit, but you have installed the JDK of 32 bit, then compulsorily Eclipse also has the 32 bit. जर तुम्ही हे मिसमॅच केलं तर तुम्हाला एरर्स येतील आणि त्या एरर्स तुमच्या लक्षातही येणार नाहीत की त्या कशाच्या एरर्स. ठीक आहे, त्यामुळे फक्त सगळ्यांनी एवढी काळजी घ्यायची, जेडीकेचं जे बीट आहे तेच इक्लिप्स साठी पण असलं पाहिजे. आणि जेडीके किंवा इक्लिप्स डाउनलोड करताना बघा ते विंडोज 7चा आहे का 8चा आहे का 10चा आहे आणि त्याचा पण 32 बीट आहे का 64 बीट. फक्त एवढं चेक करून इन्स्टॉलेशन करा. ओके,
Can
clear
I
about?
stop sharing?
Yes, Raviraj, you can. Is there anybody who want to share it? पण सगळ्यांनी इम्प्लिमेंट केले जरी शेअर नसलं तरी. Okay. Then should we move towards next point? Okay, first I will clear the absentee. A division 71. B roll number 10. B roll number 4. Okay. Is there anybody who has not given the attendance? Okay. Now I will once again share my screen. Just a minute, students. Are you able to see it? Okay. Now we will see the difference between string and string buffer. And after that, we will see string buffer and string builder class. Then our first chapter is get completed over here. First main difference is that immutability. In first point of a string, we have seen that string class is immutable, but string buffer and string builder are the mutable one. And then second important difference is that string is a slow and consume more memory when we concatenate to too many strings, because every time it create a new instance, right? Yesterday we means day before yesterday, whenever our lecture was there, we have seen this example, right? आपण एक स्ट्रिंग घेतली होती, ती स्ट्रिंग कॉन्कॅटिनेट करताना दरवेळेस ती नव्याने सेव्ह करावी लागत होती ऑब्जेक्ट मध्ये. मीन्स always we need to create a new instances. That's why it takes us more time, it consumes more memory, and due to that it becomes slow. But string buffer is a fast and consumes less memory when we concatenate the strings. ठीक आहे. जर आपण कॉन्कॅटिनेशन करत असू तर स्ट्रिंगला जास्त वेळ लागतो, प्लस मेमरी पण जास्त ऑक्युपाय होती, का तर प्रत्येक वेळेस न्यू इन्स्टन्सेस क्रिएट करावे लागतात. पण स्ट्रिंग बफरच्या बाबतीत कसं आहे, it need not to create always instances. Within same instance you can make a concatenation, so it become fast and it consumes less memory. Then string class overrides the equals method of object class, so you can compare the content of two strings by equal method. ठीक आहे, त्यामुळे तुम्ही इक्वल मेथडचा यूज करून कंपॅरिझन करू शकता. बट in string buffer class doesn't override the equal methods of the object class. फक्त एवढाच डिफरन्स आहे, जर तुम्ही ओव्हरराइड मेथड जर इक्वल क्लास स्ट्रिंग क्लास मध्ये इक्वल मेथड यूज केली तर ते कंटेंट जे आहेत ते ओव्हरराइड होऊ शकतात, पण इकडे स्ट्रिंग बफर मध्ये ओव्हरराइड होणार नाही. Then fourth difference is string class is a slower while performing concatenation operation. String class is slower while performing concatenation operation. आपण मगाशीच पाहिलं का तसं होतं, आणि स्ट्रिंग क्लास त्याच्यामुळे स्लो होणार आहे, पण स्ट्रिंग बफर करेक्ट अपोजिट आहे, का तर त्याला मेमरी कमी युटिलाइज होती, प्रत्येक इन्स्टन्सेस क्रिएट करावे लागत नाहीत म्हणून. And string class uses a string constant full, but it uses string buffer class uses heap memory. मेमरीचे कन्सेप्ट झालेत तुम्हाला आतापर्यंत कुठे? Different types of memories. Stack, queue, these two also are types of memories. So have you seen these names previously in any subject? म्हणजे तुम्हाला त्याचं वर्किंग माहित असेल, बाकी काही नाही. A75 and 76. I have noted your roll numbers. ओके, आता फक्त एवढंच लक्षात ठेवा, स्ट्रिंग बफर वर्क होण्यासाठी हीप मेमरी युटिलाइज केली जाते, तर स्ट्रिंग क्लास साठी कॉन्स्टंट फुल यूज केला जातो. Okay, this is the very simple differences in between string and string buffer class. Next is related to string buffer and string builder. So once again read it, then I will explain it. Have you read it? Okay, I will once again move towards this point. We have already seen string buffer and string builder. First, string buffer is a synchronous, that is thread sync. What is the thread? How it works? How to design in the Java programming to implement the different processes. Means through Java program, you can give the instruction to sensors, printer, scanner, likewise. Means you can switch off your mobile phone likewise. Means your switch on and switch off buttons are there. Through that, you are directly utilizing this function for your mobile phones. So same way, we are having the shutdown keys, right? Windows button is there, or you can directly move on to shutdown with the help of a mouse. So all these click events you can perform with the help of a threads and processes. Means you can open any file of your machine with the help of a Java program. You can create your own document with the help of a Java program. Then you can create the folders also. These are called as the packages, right? So each and every function of your machine you can access through the processes and threads. That's why string buffer is synchronized with thread, and that's why it is a safe. It means two threads can call the method of a string buffer. Okay, why it doesn't call, we will see in that chapter. ओके तुम्हाला ओएस मध्ये पण होईल थ्रेड्स कसे वर्कआउट होतात एकाच वेळेला आपण दोन थ्रेड्स का कॉल करू शकत नाही किंवा प्रोसेसेस मध्ये हे थ्रेडचं वर्किंग कसं चालतं हे सगळं तुम्ही ओएस मध्ये बघणार आहात आणि तो पार्ट आपण प्रोग्रामिंग स्टार्ट करायच्या आधी रिवाइज करणार आहोत अँड सी स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर इज अ नॉन सिंक्रोनाइज दॅट इज नॉट थ्रेड सेट ठीक आहे स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर परफॉर्म करायला तुम्हाला थ्रेड्सची आवश्यकता नाही इट मीन्स two threads can call the methods of a string builder simultaneously. जेव्हा तुम्ही thread programming शिकणार आहात, whenever you are going to implement the thread programming, in that case, if you want to perform two threads, or if you want to call two or more than two threads simultaneously, then you need to use the string builder. Keep it in mind that whenever you want to perform two or more than two threads from your side, to implement a certain task, in that case you can use the string builder. But if you doesn't want to implement two threads simultaneously, then you should use the string buffer. So it totally depends on your application. Okay, now see, suppose I am attending one lecture. See here, I am attending one lecture and I want to share some data. Simultaneously I am doing two things, that is I am sharing my screen and I am giving my voice. I am giving one example. This is not an actual example for this one, but I want to give one example. आता आपण लेक्चर्स मध्ये काय करतोय सायमल्टेनियसली स्क्रीन पण शेअरिंग होती आणि साऊंड पण मीन्स ऑडिओ पण जातोय ऑडिओ व्हिडिओ आर वर्किंग सायमल्टेनियसली दीज आर दी ऍक्च्युअली टू डिफरंट थ्रेड्स मी एक एक्झाम्पल म्हणून हे एक्झाम्पल देते हे डायरेक्टली अप्लाय करू नका स्ट्रिंग बफर किंवा स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर तुम्हाला थ्रेड्स झालेले नाहीये ते सांगण्यासाठी म्हणून मी हे एक्झाम्पल देते ऑडिओ आणि व्हिडिओ आपण लेक्चर मध्ये ऍट अ टाइम देऊ शकतो दिस टू ऑडिओ अँड व्हिडिओ ऍक्टिंग ऍज अ टू डिफरंट थ्रेड्स इट मीन्स यू कॅन अप्लाय स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर फंक्शनॅलिटी ऑर स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर क्लास फॉर दिस टाइप ओके बट इफ यू आर डुईंग मेल through your mail means through inbox you are creating animals at that time simultaneously you can't do both the things means only you can share it एका वेळेला एकच टास्क करू शकता तिथून शेअरिंग तरी करू शकता किंवा तुमचा आलेला मेल ओपन तरी करू शकता फॉर एक्झाम्पल देते म्हणजे तुम्ही मोबाईल मध्ये ऍक्सेस करत असाल तर एका वेळेला तुम्ही मेल लिहू तरी शकता किंवा तो बघू तरी शकता राईट इट मीन्स टू थ्रेड्स कॅनॉट वर्क सायमल्टेनियसली This is just example I have given for your understanding. Okay, actually this not work on all these cases, but for your understanding I have given this very simple example. ठीक आहे त्यामुळे हे दोन डिफरन्सेस जर तुम्ही फिक्स लक्षात ठेवले तर तुम्हाला स्ट्रिंग बफर आणि स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर मधला डिफरन्स इझिली सांगता येईल दॅट string buffer is less efficient than string builder and string builder is more efficient than string buffer. ठीक आहे का तर आपण आता सांगितलं की थ्रेड सेफ आहे आणि स्ट्रिंग बिल्डर थ्रेड सेफ नाही त्याच्यामुळे ऑटोमॅटिकली इफिशियन्सी इन्क्रीज होते किंवा लेस होते Then string buffer was introduced from Java 1.0 and string buffer, a string builder was introduced in Java 1.5 onwards. Okay, so this is the very basic difference between string buffer and string builder. So whenever you want to implement any project through Java, then you need to use the string buffer and string builder according to your requirement. Means according to the requirement of any customer. ठीक आहे, कारण असं बऱ्याचदा होतं की तुम्हाला प्रत्येक गोष्ट ही युजर कडून घ्यावी लागते. त्या केसमध्ये तुम्हाला ह्या दोन क्लासेसचा पर्टिक्युलरली यूज. आपण कलेक्शन बघणार आहोत, 4th चॅप्टर आहे आपला. त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला मोस्टली हे दोन क्लासेस लागतील. ओके. Is there any queries in between differences of these two? Dear students, whether you are having any queries? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So here actual first chapter is get completed. In second chapter onwards, we are moving towards the OOPS concepts. Okay, so before coming to second chapter, just revise your OOPS concept that you have learned in the C and CPP. If you are unable to face those concepts, then also okay, we are starting from scratch. Okay, because we want to find out what is meant by object, how it works, then how you can access different methods, different classes and constructors through the object. त्यामुळे आपल्याला हे व्यवस्थित बघायचं आहे पहिल्यापासून. जर तुम्हाला क्युरियोसिटी आहे, माहिती आहे, त्यामुळे तुम्ही एकदा जस्ट रिवाइज करा सीपीपी, जेणेकरून आपण इझिली मूव ऑन करू शकतो. Okay, is there any query? No? Okay, just a minute. I will open a new tab for sharing. So I will first stop my sharing. I want to open that file because I have not opened right now. Just a minute, students. I have shared that file with you, but once again I will open here because you have not seen that file, and that is the handwritten notes. First I will explain so you can read it easily. Just a minute, student. It will open, then I will share with you. Now check whether my screen is visible or not. Okay, so I have added here one table, and through that you can open it. Okay, so I have written complete notes over here. You can refer different tutorials, and if you want to read more concepts related to this, then you can go to this book, complete reference. Okay, use the complete reference book for the Java. core Java. Okay, so I have uploaded a complete scan copy of the notes, so you can go through it. Whatever we have discussed in our lecture, all these points are available over here with detailed description, or you can use the PPT also, no issues. So I will bring it down. So these are the applications. This comes under in your syllabus. Sorry for disturbance. In your syllabus, they have not added the history and features of a Java, but we have already done it. So it comes under the content beyond the syllabus. Okay, so we have already gone through this in the first day only. And these are the different methods that we have seen for today. Only I have not taken the capacity, ensure capacity. Already we have covered caret, substring, and these two types in the string class. Okay, so it's my request to you that work on capacity and ensure capacity as a homework. Okay, if you will not understand it, then ask me, I will explain in the next lecture. Okay, so I have added here detailed description for this. Okay, and one more thing I want to show here. ओके, इथे मी डिस्क्रिप्शन मध्ये तुम्हाला लिहिलेलं आहे डायग्राम्स काढून, जेणेकरून तुम्हाला इझिली फाइंड आउट होईल आपण काय करतो. आता फक्त मी ह्या दोन गोष्टी सांगितलेल्या नाही. सी स्ट्रिंग इज implemented by char sequence because right now you don't know about classes and interfaces. Right now you don't know about classes and interfaces, so it may confuse for you. So I have not explained, but whenever we will see what is meant by class and interface, then we will see why I have written here implements and then here it how it works. It comes under the character sequence: string, string buffer, and string builder. Okay, remaining part we have already completed. Just I want to show you that diagram. Okay, या स्टिचिंग डायरी मध्ये मी आत्ताची पीपीटी पण अपलोड करते, प्लस झिप फाईल करून सगळे प्रोग्राम्स अपलोड करते. ज्यांच्या फोन मध्ये झिप फाईल डाउनलोड केल्यानंतर डॉट जावा एक्सटेन्शन असलेल्या फाईल्स ओपन होणार नाहीत. त्यांना एक रिक्वेस्ट आहे, एक तर तुम्ही ते डायरेक्टली पीडीएफ करून मग ओपन करा किंवा फ्रेंड्स कडून घ्या. तेही नाही जमलं तर मला सांगा, मी तुम्हाला ते पीडीएफ मध्ये कन्वर्ट करून देईन. ओके, first go through this lectures and go through this PPT and notes. Then you can easily implement your own programs. No need to visit that files also. Okay. Is there any query? Okay, first chapter से related कोणाला काही queries आहेत?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so wait for 2 minutes.